Okay, so back on, we're now at the sailboat house here at Lake Merritt, and I'm not sure, there's a lot of PD here, so I'm not sure how close we're going to be able to get. Are you closing the gate?
I'm trying to.
So if I come in, am I going to be locked in?
No.
Okay, so where will I be able to get out?
You can get out. Are you driving?
Yes. My car is out there, but how am I going to be able to walk out?
No, this won't close it. You're fine.
Okay.
But everyone's free to leave as they come.
So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, 7. There's 7 PD cars here, and a fire truck, and a Marines response unit.
Where are they? They're on a boat. Okay. We have 7 police cars here.
Yeah, I was counting
dealing
that.
with peaceful protesters.
Yeah,
and
with a
can't
boat.
comment about what they're doing or why this area is closed off.
Yeah, they're trying to close the gate up there too, but they couldn't get it closed.
Up where?
This gate right here.
Okay. Where's Oakville Show? There you guys are.
Right here.
We're here. Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I won't point it at you.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
We just told this area is closed. Though there's no explanation for why.
Interesting. I wonder why. That's fascinating.
You got Zoom? Zoom capability?
Stop playing that at me. I hate that.
Alright, so
There's like a major amount of police presence for a fucking raft.
With like what, 4 people on it?
It's not even a real fucking boat. It's a raft. It's like a homemade raft.
Alright, so if you guys are watching, we're gonna go ahead and reboot.
Yeah, but
We
you
need,
know,
like
unlawful flotillas are super scary.
About as scary as tents, right?
Tents are pretty terrifying.
I think my camping experiences have been detrimented for this season.
Actually, I had a really traumatic camping experience once. We'll talk about it on camera though.
I was gonna walk and find out where they were at and like follow them in, but so apparently we're not allowed to walk into the dock area. I don't see the actual boat raft, the Occupy raft yet. It should come around the bend shortly. I was thinking of walking down the perimeter of the lake, but I can't get through here because they aren't allowing us to get into the dock area. So we'll just sit and wait, but we have way more police presence than what's necessary here. The Maritime Response Unit, there's fire department, and like I said, probably about 6, 7 police cars just parked right here in the harbor area. So, I mean, this is a homemade raft. This isn't like an official watercraft of any kind. I believe there's only 4 occupiers left on the raft. So, you know, it's kind of excessive. I mean, oh, here they come. They're coming around the bend right now. So I'm going to get back over towards the location where we were going to be able to see something go on here. But
Did you guys catch any terrorists? Did you guys catch any terrorists?
good point.
Your job is to rescue and help people. No one needed help here. You should stand down, just like the city employees in San Francisco refused to throw away the belongings of the occupiers. The police had to throw away the stuff instead. We already know the pigs are pigs. We'd like to like the fire department also.
So we were going to try to walk out onto the dock to get a good point of view of them bringing the raft in, but for whatever reason, we're not allowed in there. We just had another police officer pull in. The fire department says that they're here in case anybody falls in the water. I don't see that happening unless the PED creates an issue. This is just ridiculous. Like, I can't say how retarded this is.
The quadrupede, that's what I'm calling it. I just came up with
My only commentary is basically this is retarded. I mean, we've sent a total of 12, I believe 12 between PD and fire department. We've sent 12 people out onto the water to pull a makeshift raft out of the water that contains 4 occupiers. It's just like, this is what we're spending our payroll on. You know, instead of fighting crime, instead of fighting crime, instead of actually doing like real protection. It's just really retarded.
I got my flippy floppies. I fucked the mermaid.
Oh, what a great evening here. So we do have other streamers out here, so please choose the channel that you wish to watch. It's kind of hard to see on my camera. I don't.
Do not try and pass me.
I'm not gonna try to pass you. I'm standing here.
Explain it to you. If you try and pass me, I'm placing an arrest.
I already heard you when you talked to the other guy. I'm standing right here. Is that a problem?
I'm recording you, okay?
I'm recording you too.
Right?
I'm recording you too.
Simple.
Officer, what was your name again?
Very good.
Febble. Okay, I'm just standing here. Is that a problem?
It is going to be a problem.
Is it a problem for me to stand here?
Yes.
To stand right here, it's a problem. I'm not passing your line.
Okay, good.
Getting harassed for standing here. It's pretty ridiculous. Guess I'm gonna get arrested for standing in a location that's not crossing this man's line in any way. Filming. Do you have a badge number, sir?
I do. And our sergeant's coming, our lieutenant's coming as well if you want to make a complaint.
That's fine. What's your badge number?
766.
766?
9019. My name is W. Febble, spelled Frank Edward Boy Edward Lincoln.
That's awesome.
Sergeant and lieutenant will be here just a moment to speak with you about that.
That's fine, because I'm not doing anything but standing on the other side of your line. I didn't even approach your line.
That's what our recordings are for. That's why you can record me and I'll
Where's your
record you.
cameras, dude? You guys don't even have cameras out here?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, we got no cameras.
You guys have
Oh, they do. They got the Homeland Security cameras. Yay!
And they're very vocal
No,
about
they
it.
got the cameras.
I'm being warned that by standing here I could be arrested.
Because then they can't.
Of course you can.
Yep, you guys are accountable for your
But I came and stood here. He said if I cross his line I'll be arrested. I'm simply standing here.
No, I know.
But yet they can't tell us why we
That's
can't
because the open
cross.
police would rather deal with free speech issues than with killing all the murderers.
My hero. You're everything I ever known. We love you.
We got lots of support out here for our raft riders. Now my new officer friend is telling the sergeant that I had words with him. Sir, is it a problem that I'm standing here? Because he seems to have a problem with me standing here, so I just want to clarify. Yeah, I wasn't, and so I just wanted to clarify with you. Thank you.
John Osborne's Oakland North. What are they being arrested for?
So I don't know where they're taking the arrestees, but they did not come this direction. They are going around the other side of the harbor house, so I'm going to see if there's another location that I can get to.
She said there's no idea what's going on just because it's in progress.
It's in progress, okay.
So when it's done, contact her. She'll be happy to advise you. That's her job.
What's her...
She can be reached at 455 7th Street. You can call the non-emergency line. They can get you. Actually, he has the number, correct, sir?
Yep.
Oh, he can check it out.
Okay.
Not that one.
Is the dog restrained?
No. It can jump through the window if it chooses. There you go. God, that was so difficult. Why was that not done? Why was that not done like 5 minutes ago?
You weren't here 5 minutes ago.
We were here 5 minutes ago.
You weren't standing there 5 minutes ago.
So because there was nobody standing in close proximity to the dog, you felt it was okay to leave it unrestrained in front of an open window?
The park is closed after dark. We've already informed you that. Okay? It's posted on the sign. If you'd like, you can leave.
I'm just wondering why you think it's okay to have a trained dog unrestrained in your vehicle with an open window, regardless of whether it's 5 feet away from protesters or 20 feet away.
If the park is closed, why do the gates remain open? That's what I don't understand.
I'm here.
They're here to waste money.
Yeah, right.
They're here to waste money.
Well, they're freaking arresting tourists for
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I know why I do. I don't know why you're here. Okay?
We're here because you guys can't trust it to report things accurately. It's that simple.
No, we're on the boat.
So apparently the stream is really choppy.
Yeah, they came out and snatched them out all freaking aggro.
I'm gonna get on my phone. Check that.
So you can't really see, but down this alleyway at the end is where they're performing the arrests. Not sure like where they're planning to take
I'm setting
them,
this for you guys.
where the vehicle will be.
You have the people on Aquapy detained.
Man, it's like around the lake is like a weird zone for my pet. Like it just gets really choppy.
Yeah. Some real dickholes out here tonight. Like unusually. Right?
I mean, it's just.
Like I've dealt with some dickhead police, but these guys are like, wow.
I don't care who they are at home, when they do shit like this, they're assholes all the time. Funny thing is you guys look into your pension funds, you know, you better talk to your accountants because those things ain't solid. Firefighters, your pension funds, how many officers have their homes underwater right now? But a lot of them do, don't they? The only thing that separates us from you is the thought in your mind right now.
Why are they being arrested down there where no one can see what's going on? Like why are you that's like kind of secret, isn't it? It's like a big conspiracy going on over there.
No, ma'am. If you really want to know
chased you out of the plaza on Thanksgiving, didn't we? We arrested 3 people. Blocked several others.
I don't need to go to police academy to know that arrest is public. It's public. People can observe.
Ma'am, if you really want to know what's going on, what police procedures are, then you should go to a police academy.
I don't have any desire to be a police officer. Thank you.
We're citizens and we have a right to be informed.
Observers with us.
I'm just worried about my friends, and I know they're.
I know, like, how do we know they're being treated properly over there? Like, we can't even see. I mean, there's really no reason to keep us this far away from people that you're arresting, and you won't even disclose what they're being arrested for.
Because they're scared. They're scared of us. They know what happened on the plaza at Thanksgiving.
Whatever, I just want to know like what they're doing to them right now. And
It's very cowardly.
I was there.
It's very cowardly.
They're like peaceful people, and they're nice people, and they should
people rise up. That's going to keep happening. It might not happen tonight, but get used to it because it will keep happening.
You're going to have to go look for them. I have no idea.
Okay.
What do you have to look for?
Sergeant has big stripes on his
Oh, the big African American guy walking around.
Bars on his sleeve, on his jacket. Okay? That's how you can tell on the farm.
I don't see people that I know over there. Where are they?
That one person against
Scared.
Really?
Really?
So, guys, tell me in the social stream if the feed is better.
Where are the other people?
Hey, I don't blame them for being scared. Unarmed, peaceful protesters are terrified.
They know what happened at Thanksgiving. They already know.
Hens are the scariest shit ever.
They all had a meeting about that. How not to fuck up and get people arrested. 101.
I have somebody asking me how many people are being arrested. I can't answer that question because we cannot see the arrests right now.
It's the most harmless thing we had to get called out for.
He's really awesome. He was the one that had the colorful hat on.
Oh, trust me, all they've done is guarantee that I'll bring 4 times as much shit out to build boats. That's all you've guaranteed. We'll be out here again. Yeah, all you do is push regular people like me further past the line. I see all this bullshit. I see what you're doing. You're aiding and abetting oppression. It's a political statement. No matter where we're at, it's political.
Hey, there's still a baby.
Recognize that. We're going to keep fighting you until you're over here on our side.
There's still a baby tent on the water. You guys don't want to leave that out there.
That is too.
Those Christmas lights might be dangerous, you know.
Babies on the water there.
The little baby tent is dangerous. You gotta let them go out and get certified.
Really little people in there. There's like 30 little people in these tents.
Did you find him?
No.
He's probably back there somewhere.
Yeah, we do have a high crime rate. Depends. Boats in a raft are a little bit more important than boats getting robbed.
People are being raped
Right
right
crimes
now.
ever.
How many people were left on the raft?
Check.
3?
Boat check.
You're preventing us from going out there and servicing.
This is where the people are. Can I go back there?
You can try, but I don't think you're going to get through.
What if I'm a boat renter?
Oh, that you might have.
You know what's sitting on your ass? City deserves
You might want to try.
I don't.
I thought you had a ticket here.
No.
I was like, I'm with him.
Yeah, I'd have a better code.
Okay.
So, all right, so all the people are here.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh, my tax dollars sure as shit are.
All of our names are on your check. We're taxpayers.
Good point. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'm gonna go back over where my new officer friend is at and see what he's up to. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna see much more of the arrests. The arrests are happening behind the boathouse here, where nobody can see what's going on. You know, that's a great strategy on OPD's behalf. So we have definite representation out here. There's about, I'd say about 20 to 30 supporters. I have heard that there was about 3 people on the raft when it got pulled in. So we'll see what's going on, but at this point we can only see one person back down this alleyway that's being arrested.
I'd really like to make sure my friends are okay. They didn't do anything. They didn't punch anybody.
Actually, it makes you more buoyant. Except for when you're weighed down with all that.
You sure they didn't punch the water?
Hey, are they bringing the raft out of the water?
They didn't do anything.
I would say they're not. Okay, actually, let's go over and see if they're bringing the raft out of the water.
Yeah.
All right, yes, we just give MLG their names.
Violence. Let's say violence.
We want to do that now, so that way they can be on it the second they get paid.
Does she go to the...
I got the one. Yeah, call them.
I don't trust police officers.
So,
I don't trust their guns.
You mean the tasers that they were reaching for and actually
This is so unnerving. Like, if I knew I wouldn't get arrested, I would just try to plow through this right now, but I don't feel like going to jail tonight.
One person that I know, and I I just want to make sure my friends are okay. Where are they? Can anyone tell me? Like, would you like your friends being beaten up?
If I was over a long enough.
Maybe that's good. No. I know. I'm not threatening anybody. I just don't want them to. You know, I just want to make sure. No, where are our other two friends? Where the fuck are they?
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
But hopefully that's not the case.
And so now we're just kind of waiting. One of our protester buddies, I don't know.
Quiet protests.
Who is that?
These are peaceful protests. It's not the same as what everybody keeps telling us. Oh, you're violent. This is not violent. Okay. Even when we take people into custody in the United States, it's not violent. It's a completely different mindset, completely different attitude. I mean, if you want, go back into the 80s, look at the tapes. Go on the internet and take a look at what violently taking people into custody. Very different.
But we don't know if it's violent or not because we can't even see what's going on. That's the point we're making.
You know, now you're just kind of insulting my intelligence.
I'm what?
No, we can't see the third. Can't see the third.
Well, you're insulting our intelligence by telling us that there's nothing violent going on when we can't even see what's going on. I mean, we're not stupid.
No one's just getting pepper sprayed in the corner, hitting with one of your little clubs.
I mean, I'm not saying you're violent, but I don't know what's going on back there.
No, I'm not kidding you. You're gonna act that. You're gonna tell me that there's that much ignorance in this place. You gotta be kidding.
It happens. Have you been on the internet? Have you watched the videos? Have you seen shit happening that we're talking about?
I saw my friends get hit with paint balloons. I saw them get hit with bottles.
I see my friends get hit with tear gas cans.
I did see them get hit with rocks.
Rubber bullets and
I've seen those tapes.
Yeah.
Have you seen both sides, though? Have you watched both sides?
So don't tell me
your friends and our friends?
It was non-violent, okay? It was very violent. Watch
Violent in the hands of OPD. You guys were more violent.
I didn't mean to interrupt your guys' discussion. It just kind of irritated me.
Just shoot flash grenades at themselves and tear gas themselves.
Yes. Peaceful protests are fine until you make it an unlawful assembly, and then you're supposed to leave.
You're supposed to
It's pretty much given by a civil authority.
They let them camp for 2 months and then come through one day because they decided all of a sudden out of nowhere, no communication whatsoever.
It's given by a civil authority.
Anybody that's viewing, if you can throw up on the chat an update on Ogawa Plaza, kind of lost touch with what's going on over there. I can't read tweets while I'm broadcasting. So if there's anybody that's watching that can give me that information, I'd love to know what's going on over at the plaza. So if somebody can check up on that and throw it up on the chat screen, I'd appreciate it.
People with money because everyone is hungry for money.
Sell drugs, shoot people.
Run violence. No matter where you are in the food chain.
Because they had to get a boat. It was very important. They had to get the boat out of the water.
A 3-person homemade boat.
It was ruining the economy.
Takes about like
the Duck's
15
economy was ruined
here for
by
that.
this boat. The Downtown Duck Business Association, they didn't know where to poop anymore.
I know where.
So we have fire department leaving. Fire department officer made a statement that they were only here in case somebody fell in the water. So now that the raft is off the water, I guess we don't need fire department here any further.
They know where it is. Right there, exactly square of the everybody knows it's there. Everybody's living under the bridge. They go and they steal shit from the neighborhood. I'm just saying, it's nonsense. It's not about breaking the law. It's about which laws you want to enforce. What people are breaking, what laws. You know, you're just here because they can't be on the lake.
called and they weren't allowed to see me after the sunset was closed. I've spoken with the fire chief, the Oakland fire chief, who says that he has no record of it happening. I would imagine that he would have some sort of information if that were really the case.
I think that was Tim. I think that was right.
She cited claims of sexual assault, which, you know, I'm sure there's a possibility that it was happening. Everything that she cited, though, is things that can be attributed to it being in downtown Oakland. We can't be talking about, oh, you know, there's potential gang involvement, or, oh, there was drug dealing, oh, there was rampant homelessness. That all happens in downtown Oakland. Putting a tent city in downtown Oakland doesn't make it stop being downtown Oakland. How dare she blame those issues on us? They were already there. They were already happening. I mean, right. Well, I mean, really, I think that if Mayor Kwan were interested in facts and information, our interactions with her and with OPD would have been significantly different. The fact of the matter is, the first time the tear gas was used against Occupy Oakland was at about 4:45 in the morning, prior to a dispersal order being issued to those in the camp. So they didn't call unlawful assembly. They didn't tell people to leave. They showed up and fired tear gas at the kitchen.
Yeah, it's
And I can see that this officer is giving me a funny look, but I actually got that information from an officer who was present, whose name I will share at a later point in time, if he is okay with that.
He just thinks we're all ignorant, so I don't think it matters.
Well, I mean, you know, he's welcome to think that we're all ignorant, but the fact of the matter is, I get my information from various sources on both sides of the police lines, and
where is it posted exactly? It says it,
I see flashes, so somebody's taking photographs back there. I'd like to know what they're photographing. That'd be awesome.
It's posted at each entrance, okay? And then it's posted in about 4 other locations in the city.
just so you know, senior, I am filming.
Go to any park in the city of Oakland. They're all posted on an OMC view.
But they leave the gate wide open. That doesn't make any sense.
Excuse me?
I said, but the gate stays wide open, so it's kind of like.
I feel like she got her ass handed to her by the 3 Occupy panelists.
I heard she got mic checked.
I mic checked her, actually. That was me.
Yeah.
The second time she got mic checked was me. I actually just got sent a really great picture, too.
They're on their iPads.
Oh, no. So my screen just went blurry and I'm approaching 30 minutes of stream, so I'm going to go ahead and save this and check my battery and see where I'm at, and I'll come back online in just a minute. So I know that there's 5 of you viewing. If you want to stay tuned, I'll be right back.